Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Frontliner Analysis. There is this photo that is now trending in the Republic of Kenya, the photo you are seeing on your screen. And I want us to discuss this photo because it is significantly, politically speaking, and it is already causing panic under Kenya Kwanza government. And I told you in my first video that if I was President William Samoei Ruto, I could have resigned because the kind of embarrassment that William Samoei Ruto is going to face in 2027 election is unlimited embarrassment. So on that photo, we are having Rigathi Gachagua, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, Martha Karua, Justin Muturi, Saitoti Karime, Mithika Linturi. And you all know that that photo is now sending a message and a warning under William Samoei Ruto's government that he will not succeed in 2027 election and that his time is now numbered in this country of Kenya. And you know very well that under that photo also, there is a lot of challenges. Number one, I don't know if Kalonzo Musyoka will agree to step down because once upon a time, Kalonzo Musyoka was a running mate of Raila Amolo Odinga. Number two, Martha Karua also was once a running mate of Raila Amolo Odinga in the last general election. So I don't know who will step for another person so that they can rally behind him and give him a serious support ahead of 2027 election. Number three is Rigathi Gachagua, who was the current deputy president under William Samoei Ruto's government. But Rigathi Gachagua declared his stand a few days ago during the interview, saying that he is ready to support anybody. Her wish is to make sure that William Samoei Ruto is a one-term president. Yeye hana haja na kusimama urais ama nini. He can agree to support Dr. Fred Matiang'i. He can agree to support Kalonzo Musyoka or any other body that is willing to unseat President William Samoei Ruto from the power. Justin Muturi will not vie. I don't know if Justin Muturi will vie. Eugene Wamalwa is also aiming to vie. But for Eugene Wamalwa, I'm not seeing the seriousness about his vying for the 2027 election because the people that are having interest to unseat President William Samoei Ruto from the government reaching 2027 is only Rigathi Gachagua and Kalonzo Musyoka, and Dr. Fred Matiang'i, and also Martha Karua. The remaining ones will just rally back and give support under that party that is going to be launched in 1 week time of May. So you need to take it serious, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing many Kenyans are now tweeting on the social media platform that are these the people who Gen Z died for? There is a lot of question on the social media platform. Few days ago or weeks ago, when Murara Kebaso shocked the people of Kenya saying that, how can you elect Dr. Fred Matiang'i? Sorry, let me use this simple term. Instead, he was telling the people of Kenyans that instead of electing Dr. Fred Matiang'i, it's better we remain with President William Samoei Ruto. Saying that Dr. Fred Matiang'i is worse than President William Samoei Ruto, that what Ruto is doing will be more under Dr. Fred Matiang'i's government in 2027 election. But by that one, many Kenyans have already known the role of activist Morara Kebaso, where Morara Kebaso is a project of President William Samoei Ruto in 2027 election. Number two, Mumias East Member of Parliament Peter Salasya is also a project of William Samoei Ruto because today Peter Salasya have already have already declared his stand to vie for the presidency in 2027 election. But what I know is that those are just projects. Yeah, those are the projects under William Samoto's government to split the votes in 2027 election, because Salasa cannot win election in 2027. We cannot win the election in 2027 with the kind of jokes that you usually make. No, that is a project. Salasia and Morara Kibaso will be funded with President William Samoei Ruto to play a significant role during the campaign to make sure that they split the votes of this coalition of Rigathi Gachagua, Martha Karua, Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, George Natembeya, Justin Muturi, Mithika Linturi, George Saitoti, Saitoti, Karime, among any other leaders that are aiming to challenge President William Samoei Ruto from the government. And you know very well, you have already known that photo of Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Dr. Fred Matiang'i is giving President William Samoei Ruto a sleepless night ahead of 2027 election. It is not going to be easy for William Samoei Ruto to resume the office in 2027 election without rigging the votes, because no one will vote for President William Samoei Ruto in 2027 due to what Kenyans have been witnessing. Even if he will be voted, but he will not receive the high amount of votes that he received in the last general election, because each and every time there is something that is decreasing William Samoei Ruto's votes each and every day, especially the one of Blood documentary that was aired yesterday. That one have totally decreased President William Samoei Ruto's votes in 2027 election. Because Raila Amolo Odinga will not help President William Samoei Ruto in 2027 at all. Because the kind of exposement that William Samoei Ruto have witnessed with the BBC report about the Blood documentary, Ruto is no more in 2027 election. And I hope that Kenyans will not forget about what happened during the anti-government protest. And I know very that it is bad that the BBC have delivered this report at a bad time. This report was supposed to be released 1 month to election, so that it can remind the people of Kenyans and show the people of Kenyans what is happening and what are they planning to do and whom are they going to vote for. Because what I've realized in this country of Kenya, that the Kenyans do forget. That is what I can say. And on this particular race, I want to give you the reason why many candidates must look for the former impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Number one, Mount Kenya gave Ruto 47% of the votes that made him a president in 2022. Rigathi Gachagua worked very hard, going against his friends and sitting president while only a one-term MP. To get Ruto 87 of the Mount Kenya vote, was translated to 47% of the vote that made Ruto president. He suffered personal, politically instigated attack for it. He sacrificed all this because he was running as SP to President William Samoei Ruto. So Rigathi Gachagua didn't get the deputy position as a favor, but he worked for it. Gachagua really worked for that position to make sure that President William Samoei Ruto was being elected as the 5th president of the Republic of Kenya. Politics being what is, Mlima Mount Kenya most probably voted for Ruto because Rigathi Gachagua assured them that William Samoei Ruto could be trusted and that their interest would be taken care of in the government where Ruto was. He was then chosen as the representative of the region to work with to work with President William Ruto. We can therefore safely assume that 87% of Mulima and Mount Kenya who voted for William Ruto voted for him based on this assurance by Rigathi Gachagua. This man ultimately became 47% of the total vote that Kenya Kwanza received across the country, and this is what helped Ruto win the election and put Rigathi Gachagua in the office. You are now seeing what is happening, and that is the reason why I told you that Ruto did a very, very big mistake by impeaching Rigathi Gachagua, not knowing that Rigathi Gachagua really played a very big role under his government to make sure that he was being elected as the fifth president. This also means that Rigathi Gachagua is the guarantor of William Samoei Ruto's government of Mlima Mount Kenya. If things goes wrong, it is him they will ask. Gachagua therefore represents the expectation of Mlima Mount Kenya in this government. Rigathi Gachagua was consistently stated that he will ensure Mlima interests are secure in this government. Now, if only all other leaders from Mlima or Mount Kenya would support him, lobbying for regional interests would be so much easier. This is my question, ladies and gentlemen. Why would some of the so-called Mount Kenya sons and daughters think that we should change the deputy president come 2027 and not change the president? What crime has Rigathi Gachagua committed by representing the people of the Mount Kenya and asking them for their rights? Does it mean that it is only a black man when the mountain problem are being addressed? I want you to help me understand something in the comment section below. Just give me your thoughts in the comment section below concerning the statement or the question that I've just asked you, my beloved viewers and listeners. Leo Bishop ameongea siasa kidogo kwa sababu ninaona ile shida washirika wanapitia. My advice to Mount Kenya leaders is to wake up and make sure that they vote for the right leader in 2027 election. This time round, we want to elect a worker, but not a politician. You must take that one to the bank. We will elect a worker, but not a politician, because we have realized or witnessed the kind of leadership the politician usually gave the people of Kenyans after being elected. That is how things are now boiling nicely, ladies and gentlemen. Few hours ago, after Rigathi Gachagua took a photo with Matiang'i Kalonzo, in short, their camp, their coalition, on how they are going to form their coalition, where Kalonzo will bring the people from Vihiga, that is Kamba, Matiang'i, Kisii, Eugene Wamalwa, Western, together with George Natembeya. Rigathi Gachagua is the driver of that vehicle. He will mobilize Mount Kenya region. Martha Karua the same will mobilize his people. So these people are having a stronger party. But they must have a proper, serious backup. And that backup is only the people of Kenyans rallying back behind them to make sure that William Samoei Ruto is going to be our one-term president. So that is the only way. We are only having two waves. That is the wave of Rigathi Gachagua, Matiang'i, Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Martha Karua, and the wave of the Gen Zs. And know very well that according to that picture that I've just played for you, the only face for the Gen Zs is only Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i. That is the person that is going to make the Gen Zs rally behind the coalition ahead of 2027 election. That is the only face for for the Gen Zs, Dr. Fred Matiang'i. Yes. Yes, that is the only way, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen to our analysis. May God bless you, Kenyans, and see you in the next video. Kindly take a second of your time, subscribe, comment, and like for more updates. May God bless you, my beautiful viewers and listeners. Help me grow this channel together. See you in the next video.